1 in 10 children will be sexually abused before the age of 18. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. We're here at the Comcast Xfinity Lab. With me right now is Grace Wheeler. She's the County Coordinator for Safe and Healthy Communities Initiative for Network of Victim Assistance, or NOVA. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
When we hear a statistic like that, that 1 in 10 children will be sexually abused before the age of 18, 1 in 4 girls potentially. What does that mean in terms of the work that you do? You're working to raise awareness, but you're also working to let parents and families know about these numbers.
Absolutely. One of the challenges that we find in working in the prevention aspect of child sexual abuse is that we don't often talk about it. I can't think of how many times that really comes into my daily conversations. So what we're trying to do is create conversation around this topic, especially with our adult community members here in Bucks County, because they are the ones who play a really large role in prevention. And in doing that, we think that we can help our adults not only spot child sexual abuse, be able to understand what that is, but then also giving them some practical tools on how they can prevent that, perhaps in their own children's lives, or even just the children here in our community, which we all have some responsibility for.
And you're not just having conversations with those who work with children on a regular basis, teachers or coaches, for example. You want everyone in the community to be aware not only of the statistics, but how child sexual abuse impacts kids' lives and how we can spot it.
Absolutely. So we have this really amazing program through Darkness to Light. It's called Stewards of Children, and this is a 2-hour training in which participants are able to receive these stories of survivors of child sexual abuse, and then kind of how that rolls into how we can prevent that in our own lives. And it's just like what you said. It's not just for teachers or those who have really direct contact with children. It's for those people who might be a bystander in a public space, but see something, and with this training, they'll be able to recognize something's not quite right here, and they'll know how to make that report.
So there's that component of what you are working to do. Darkness into Light is this 2-hour training, as you mentioned. But you're not just training adults, you're also giving kids tools that they need in order to better protect themselves.
And this is just such a great opportunity for Bucks County. We will be doing this program. It's called Safe Touches, and it's a personal safety program for 2nd graders. We'll be bringing it into every 2nd grade classroom in every public school in Bucks County. And it's a great program. It helps teach children the difference between a touch that's safe and not safe. What's the difference between a secret and a surprise? And then how do we keep telling adults until we find someone who believes us and is going to help us? It's really important for our children.
And you are encouraging families and organizations to have these conversations with their kids.
Absolutely. This training is actually going to be a free training available to any adult who lives, works, or studies here in Bucks County. And so they can bring it into their business, they can bring it into their place of worship, or we'll have some open trainings where people can just come as individual community members and say, you know, I really would like to get trained in this as well.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you.
We've been talking with Grace Wheeler of NOVA. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers here at the Comcast Xfinity Lab.